I love movies, I love mysteries. A work colleague is moving house and doesn't want to lug around loads of DVDs that he's never going to watch again, so they were offered to me, and I like to broaden my horizons. We have very different tastes, and I thought, yes, let's go for it. I'm probably going to discover some films I've not even heard of. At present, apart from the box on the bottom and the box on the top, I have no idea what these are, so I thought we could discover them together for the first time. Okay, so these are in no order other than they are in the order that they are on my knee. First of all, we have this Fritz Lang box set, which contains Dr. Mobius, Metropolis, Spion M, and the Testament of Dr. Mobius, or another name that I can't pronounce. I've seen M and I have seen Metropolis. Both are very interesting. I do love classic films, so I'm keen to see the ones that I haven't seen. Here we have Shutter Island. This one was actually at the top of the bag when I was handed the bag of DVDs, and I was told that I would love it. And I was told that it was surprising that I hadn't seen it, because apparently it's right up my street. So chances are I'm gonna love it. So next up we have City of God. I don't know, fight and you'll never survive, run and you'll never escape. The premise sounds interesting. Casting my eyes over the back of it, I'm not recognising any names here. One I've definitely never heard of, based on that tagline. Could be interesting. Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. I haven't seen it, but I feel like it's one of those films that everybody has to see at some point, or so I'm told. So I look forward to seeing what it's like. Next up, what is this? Jules and Jim. Okay, Jules and Jim meet in Paris just before the start of World War I, where they also meet Catherine, an enchanted but unpredictable woman. I have never heard of this one. It's based on a novel. I don't know if it's in French with English subtitles or if it's English dubbed, but I've got this obsession with French cinema. I'm not obsessed in the sense that I seek it out, but when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, this is really cool. I like it. It's an odd kind of relationship I have with French cinema. So either way, I'm keen to see what it's like. Next up, the back of this looks interesting. Oh, Apocalypse Now. Yeah, I mean, very popular film. To my shame, I haven't seen it. It might have to go quite near the top of my watch list. Then we have Waltz with Bashir, based on a true story. I'm not a fan of that cover. I don't know what this is. One of the most visually dazzling, striking, original and stunningly realised films about war ever made. This landmark in imagination, the Evening Standard, is an extraordinary, ingenious work of devastating intensity, The Mail on Sunday, based on the true story of director Ari Folman, an Israeli army veteran who realises he can remember nothing with the 1982 Lebanon War. Doesn't sound like my kind of thing, but often films that I don't think are my kind of thing turn out to be my kind of thing. So we shall see. Next up we have, okay, that's backwards and upside down. We have Casino, Martin Scorsese. See, I've been meaning to watch more Scorsese because I haven't seen that many of them. But this is not my kind of film. I just don't really like gangster films. But I do need to watch more Scorsese, so I will watch it. The Untouchables. This is one that I haven't seen. Is this the film that I'm thinking of? It's a must-see masterpiece. A glorious, fierce, larger-than-life depiction of the mob warlord who ruled Prohibition-era Chicago. I think this was the film I was thinking of. I know I haven't seen it. It's not one I would actively seek out myself. But again, like a couple of the previous ones, I'm willing to give it a go. Next up, ooh, why do I recognise this? This is Breathless. I don't believe I do recognise it, but I kind of do at the same time. It's very odd. Jean-Luc Godard, obviously very well-known director. Cigarettes, hats, sunglasses and determined unconformity make Michael Poicard a true cinematic icon. Playing against the stunning Jean Seberg, he smokes his way through a series of sexy Gallic exchanges to a sharp jazz score in the coolest of cities. Another French film. Sounds suave, sounds... it is in black and white. 1959. I think I'm looking forward to this one. It's The Shining. I love it. Have you ever seen a better facial expression? Godfather. Okay, so I haven't ever seen it, and I'm the only person on earth who hasn't seen it. But I will watch it, and I will probably not like it. Again, not my kind of film, but at least now I have an excuse to watch it. Annie Hall, Diane Keaton. This is one that I haven't seen again, but I really want to. It's been on my list for quite a while. So I'm hoping I like it. I won't be tremendously disappointed if I don't, but I hope that I do. The weaker of the Batman films. No, of course, that's not fair. I am a Tim Burton's Batman girl. But I do like the Dark Knight trilogy, and any Batman makes me smile. I'm liking the design of that. It's Reservoir Dogs. It's not a film that I particularly like, but I am liking the design of this. That is very, oh, I like it. That is very nice. And the box set at the end is, what is this? What are you? There's a Kinski. I'm none the wiser. But we have lots of words that I can't pronounce. Aguirre, the Wrath of the God. I'm 100% confident that's not how that's pronounced. Nosferatu, which I love. Wojciech, maybe? Based on a stage play. Fitzcarraldo, I'm confident that's pronounced correctly, but I don't know what it is. Cobra Verde, again, oh, that looks fascinating. My Best Fiend. So it's transpired that these are all films by somebody called Werner Herzog. I don't know who that is. I'm interested to find out. I don't know what the Kinski part of that is. Again, I will find out. So that's going to be an interesting journey. Pretty fascinating mix of films that I wouldn't normally go for. Some that I'm really looking forward to. Some that I just have been meaning to see for quite a while. So I'm hoping they're good. Let me know if you've seen any of those, what you think of them, and which ones you would recommend that I put to the top of my watch list first.